want to show a little more about this. So, you have the Joshua Tree National Park right here, next to Arizona and California. Well, it's in California. And you have the bird that's right here, where his tail feathers come all the way down to here. And then this would be the skull that goes all the way up like that. So if this was where Tidal Basin is in Washington, D.C., then you'd have the White House right about up here. And when you zoom in here in Washington, D.C., there's actually an upside down star. So this is Washington, D.C., and this would be where Arizona, California would be, like if that was the state divide right here. But you have Jefferson down here, and then you have the White House right here. And what's interesting is you have an upside down star. So Lamb of God actually had a video they made where it shows in Redneck that they bottleneck a girl's birthday party. So they're driving their tour bus down to the party, and they set up their concert, and they basically knock the father down to make sure he stays down. So while they're running the show, and in the song he's actually talking about a laughing stock on your own stage. That's basically what this is showing the whole USA. And the Lamb of God's really just a joke to everyone. No one believes he's real or anything. So they want him basically gone. This is like the target right here. So the New World Order, they can't rise out of the ashes until this is gone. And if you notice, they even show you Disneyland right here. So see how you have the Mickey Mouse ears? This would be California on the map. And what's interesting about Disneyland, that Walt Disney and also Hitler had the same house. They were just mirror images of each other, and inside he had it replicate as best as possible. But when you actually look at the houses overlapping each other, you'll see a bloody face, just like the face of Jesus. But you know, I don't even know if they know that. That's how it came out. But this is where you have the White House, and they always want to be above. So if you're on the ground down here, they're up here trampling on you. And it says in the Bible, how long is this going to happen? Tell the date. But you have Texas down here. You got the East Coast over here. So this is where Washington, D.C. should be, but it's actually over here. So there's probably something secret going on right there. And when you look at the other area I mapped out, you got this head right here that's upside down falling. And that's also where they show the upside down star. So if you flipped it, it'd be a right side up star. Just like this head right here, this would be the star where they have the White House basically. Now, this video of Lamb of God, I'll show you just clips of it.
I know what I could play for your birthday. Mary had a little lamb.
That's sweet, dear. I think we should get some professional ones for Mary's birthday this year.
See? She wants professional. She doesn't want the Lamb of God. She wants the goat.
Hello? Lamb of God?
See, the father, they knock him on the ground, and here they are walking above him, where they're just trampling on him. And they're running the show, basically. And in the lyrics, they're talking about being a joke on your own stage, and that's basically what this is. No one even believes in Jesus anymore, honestly. Or not many people do. And if they do, you know, to what extent. But they basically set up this. See how you have the star? It's the American flag with a star that's upside down right here. So it's basically Washington, D.C. mapped out. And you have Casey over on Enter the Stars, he's actually mapped out the adrenochrome, just like they're all, you know, same as adrenaline in these videos. It just gets people pumped up. And you have the molecule, same as a soccer ball. You have a hexagon and pentagon, and that's actually have it mapped out in Washington, D.C. So this is the video that Casey made from Enter the Stars. He actually shows the adrenochrome molecule. You could also make the pentagram out of it. And just like the flag is above them, you'd have Arizona down here, where it's out of the picture.
Next, Adolf Hitler, and ultimately was.
So this is where both of the houses are actually overlapped. Where this would be his mouth right here, and that would be his eye. When he zooms out, you can see it better, but it's basically a big, huge face, and all the blood's dripping down. And to me, it looked like it was Jesus or some kind of figure that's pretty bloodied up. So like even the windows, you know, he copied it almost identical, if not identical. And this is in San Diego, so close to where the symbolism is of the Mickey Mouse ears. With Washington, D.C., you have this big swastika down here. I believe it's amphibian. No, never mind. But you have this symbolism of the Nazis. And then you have Disneyland, where basically it's supposed to be the happiest place on earth where kids can go and be kids. And just like the Lamb of God, you know, they have all these hidden symbolism where you'd have kids riding the rocking machines, but it's backwards, and then like the character would be facing you, just like it's sexual, suggested, you know, or many of the things have gone on there. If you talk to employees or look at their testimonies, you know, there's something going on there. And you had the 666 in Walt Disney's name, but the USA is all ran like that. And you also have the foundation of the world with Antarctica. And they said that Hitler went down to Argentina and then he went to Antarctica, and then they basically have been setting up there ever since. You got the bird, Joshua tree, and you got the keyhole. And if you look here, you can see a figure with a white goatee and white hair where it looks like he's balding up here. And he's wearing some kind of white shirt or robe or something. And then you have this figure up here that's staring at him. See how his eyes are popping out? It looks like his skull cap is open. Just like his brain's exposed, but he's looking right at him. And here's a foot. It looks like he's going to kick. And then if you look at Puerto Rico, it looks like a face where he's facing this way. And then if you zoom out, it looks like he's holding up a sheet where his heel's down here and his head's up here. But then what's coincidental about this place is if you look up on YouTube, Diamonds from Heaven, there's a church out there that has these precious jewels manifesting during their services, where they're landing on their heads, their shoulders, and the ground, diamond dust. And the energy is just so much there. It's just, you gotta check it out.